Contestant number 7, Vasundhara. When Cupid takes a coffee break. When Cupid takes a coffee break, contestant number 7, Vasundhara.
Contest chair, hope Cupid had not taken a coffee break in your case. A quick show of hands, please, my dear Toastmasters. How many of you are happy? Cheers. How many of you are married? Cheers. How many of you are happily married? Cheers once again. And one last question. How many of you had love marriage? Fantastic, fantastic. I envy you guys. I envy you all because Cupid had not taken a coffee break in your case. And do you know what happens when Cupid takes a coffee break? Ask me, I will tell you. In my case, Cupid had gone on a long holiday. When Cupid takes a coffee break, you go through a very uncomfortable roller coaster ride known as an arranged marriage. Arranged by family pandit, the ever so nose-poking neighboring aunties, Seema auntie type, Indian matrimony, Netflix, remember? Right. And the friendly neighboring uncles who feel they have a DTM in matrimony and consider it their bounden duty to execute on earth what is already made up in heaven. And when Cupid takes a coffee break, you have to write your CV. And this CV will put to shame any CV written for a job application on LinkedIn. Instead of your qualifications, skills, experience, here you have to give your height, your weight, your complexion, the color of your hair, whether you wear glasses, whether you have contact lenses, your blood group. It looks as if you're trying to put yourself for sale as a perfect commodity in the marriage market. And if you happen to be a Toastmaster, there is an additional criteria involved. Did you renew your membership? And recently, after the L&T chief's remarks about work hours, one more new additional criteria is there. Your ability to stare at your spouse on Sunday. It does not happen if you are DTM Mukta or DTM Sirish anyway. And when Cupid takes a coffee break, the stellar intervention begins. Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, all these heavenly bodies become important in your life, as it happened in my case. They will say, the girl's Mars is retrograde. Her Jupiter is in the 5th place. She's a Manglik. And oof, the whole deal is called off just like that. At this juncture, I have a humble request with folded hands to the superheroes of our country, our ISRO scientists. Next time you send a Mangalyaan up to Mars, do find out what is so dangerous up there, which is a matrimonial deal breaker here on Earth. And when Cupid takes a coffee break, your whole family starts the detective work. My parents had literally become Sherlock Holmes and Watson, interrogating the potential in-laws as if on a secret spy mission. Did you check the boy's FB profile? How many friends does he have? Is he an introvert? Is he an extrovert? Did you check his LinkedIn profile? What could be his job prospects? What could be his salary? They even go to the extent of checking his cousin's pet's profile on Instagram. My, they leave no stone unturned. And when Cupid takes a coffee break, the most interesting of things happen. You go on a blind date. You walk into a cafe, unsure whether to say, nice to meet you, or are you the person I am supposed to marry? However uncomfortable, however embarrassed, you are in such a meeting as I was many years back. Don't forget to ask the most vital question. What do you do for a living? It's a code word, I tell you, in Indian matrimony, which translates into, do you earn enough to sustain our lifestyles? Or shall I go for a GoFundMe page to sponsor our honeymoon to New Zealand? I breezed through all these many years back, and sensing that Cupid does take a coffee break in many people's lives, and sometimes an SBI lunch break too, I started a matrimonial agency called Over a Cup of Coffee. The other day I was sitting in my office, Mr. Kulkarni walked in. He seemed very jubilant, very happy. He said, ma'am, my daughter's marriage is finalized. I congratulated him. He said, ma'am, the first proposal you sent, the boy was highly successful. He has 25,000 reels on Instagram. Each reel has 1.5 million views. He's on Twitter, now X, he's on Threads, he's on every form of social media, very successful. I asked, what about the second boy I sent? He seemed little dejected. He said he was okay, went to IIT Chennai, went to IIM Ahmedabad, has big degrees, has 3 crores package, but not successful. He has locked his Instagram profile. He cannot make reels. He's there on Twitter, but only retweets on both sides of the story. No original content. How can I marry my daughter to such an idiot? So saying, Mr. Kulkarni left my office. My dear Toastmasters, I tell you, it took me a few deep breaths and 2 cups of strong coffee to regain my composure. And seeing across generations, and with the change in value system in finding a life partner, I urge you, especially young Toastmasters, do not allow Cupid to take a coffee break. If at all he does, you know what to do? Get in touch with me. If Cupid, when is the coffee break contest, chair?